So ready?
Yeah, we're good. It's recording now.
Are you okay? You ready? All right. I'll do the thing. What's up, everybody? This is another episode of Better Than Static. Thanks for joining us tonight. Doing another GTA stream with it. So if you're watching, you'll check out our characters. I'm Tyler. I'm in the black and yellow hat with a vest and checkered pants.
I'm Lucas. I'm the cool one.
I'm Chris, and this is time. It's time to party.
Chris's mama down. Did she just fall down?
He just killed herself.
Oh gosh.
Oh, there she went. She disappeared.
Okay, so
okay. Yeah.
Tonight we're gonna ride in the bus.
Reenact our favorite movie, Speed 2.
I don't think it's our favorite movie.
Or is it the first one? Which one's with the bus? I don't remember.
Speed 1.
The first one with Keanu.
Speed 2 is with
the cruise ship.
Speed 2 is a Speed 2 is a cruise ship.
Okay. Let's see if I can get
So,
this.
Tyler, you got it. Yeah.
Wait, are we going? We're going.
Yeah, go.
Going?
Yeah, go.
Go.
Oh my lord, Jesus.
What? Shut up. All right.
Go.
So I guess we'll start with a question from one of our viewers, slash listeners. I don't know how his main type of watching the podcast, but
Jesus.
it's from Logan, and his question is: if you ran into aliens, how would you impress them to either save your life or prevent interstellar war?
Impress him to save my life. Show my Pokemon card collection.
That's pretty impressive, I'll have to say.
I think I could do both in one.
Okay.
Like,
well.
I have a fairly impressive pig call. It has gotten me on many a screen.
What if he thought it was a war cry, and then he said, "Oh, they want to battle us now."
Yeah.
What if their arch nemesis race is the pig? Is a giant alien pig?
No. What would happen is they'd be intimidated by it. They'd be like, "Oh crap!
Yeah.
I'm not messing with this guy." So they'd run away, preventing interstellar war because they'd fear us.
But you wouldn't keep them happy because then they would be living in fear.
It doesn't matter. It just says prevent interstellar war. It'd save my life.
Oh.
Send Matthew McConaughey to a black hole.
That's pretty good option. But I might
But Lucas
invite
isn't
them
a big
out
Matthew McConaughey guy.
to a nice dinner, like steak or something, and maybe a movie afterward.
What if Earth food is poisonous?
Then they die, and they interstellar war.
That saves Lucas and prevents interstellar war. Keep going. I want to hear this idea. Keep going.
So not maybe a movie, maybe putt or something. Kind of fun, so we can kind of get to know each other, become friendly, and all that stuff, and then we just become really good friends and make everybody happy, and you know what I mean.
Okay,
show them a good time.
Here's a question. This kind of goes off the alien thing. Like, you guys believe there's intelligent life on other planets?
We believe in the possibility of it.
The possibility. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I work there. I would know. But anyways, if the alien was hot, would you marry it? You wouldn't marry it? That's speciesist. Racist.
It's not a human, so no.
But what if it's humanoid?
Humanoid doesn't have to necessarily look like a human.
Well, I'm saying it's hot. I'm not saying it's ugly.
No, it's weird.
How's that weird?
Because it's not a human.
Chris, you're showing yourself being really racist. I don't appreciate it.
Shut up. I'll throw you off this bridge.
Okay, so...
Oh, shoot. What was
you guys
that?
want to roll into topics, or I have a couple other getting to know us questions.
Getting to
topics. Nobody wants to know us.
Topics? Okay. So, Chris, you had two that... Do you want to start, or do you want to start with someone else?
Which one do you want me to start with? Go for it.
Well, no, the one that you had from work that you didn't tell us about. You wanted to keep it secret.
Yeah. So I had probably maybe it wasn't a dumb question, but it was an interaction with somebody that came in that made me think that they were really stupid. So let's see what it was about 9:30 a.m. It was still getting stuff organized for the morning. And this lady walks in with her GPS and a piece of paper, and I'm thinking, okay, she just wants me to help her with an address or something. That's not really out of the ordinary. So she walks up and looks at me, but I notice her face. She's kind of like flustered and confused. And then she looks at me and says, this doesn't work. Can you help me? And I was like, well, I've never used the car-mounted GPS before. I don't know how they work. Because I assumed it was like a software problem. So I said, well, I really don't know how to use a car-mounted GPS. And then she's like, well, is there anyone here that could help me? Well, and my bosses were giving an interview, so it probably wasn't a good idea to ask them. So I just said, sure, I'll figure it out. So I grab it, I take it from her. And my first instinct would be to what? Any guesses?
Is to
turn
search for
back on?
Oh wait, was it not working or like not turning?
She said it wasn't working. So what would I? She said it wasn't working.
I would try turning it off and then back on.
I would try typing in the address. We'll turn it on and type in the address to see what's.
Which is exactly what I did.
Yeah.
So it was fully functional. So I type in that. I turn it on and it says Garmin blah blah blah. Okay, terms and conditions. So it comes to the home screen, and I'm sort of just. I guess I'll just press search addresses. So, which is a giant magnifying glass icon. God help them if they couldn't figure that out. So, while I'm doing this, she's sort of talking about how she's like, "Oh, I can't get anywhere without this." Like, not like in a jokey way, like, "Oh, I can't get anywhere without my GPS." Like, I literally can't go anywhere without a GPS. So, I'm like, "Oh my god!" So I type in the address on the thing, and then. After she says that she can't get anywhere, the guy that was standing there with me kind of looks at her and goes, what about a map? And then she flat out says, she's like, I don't know how to read a map. This woman is like probably in her late 40s or 50s.
So like she had to have used a map before, like his GPSs haven't been around.
Apparently not, because she says she doesn't know how to read one. Like she literally no. There's no shame. There's no shame. She doesn't know how to read a map. She just says it, and there's also two other people in her car, so by extension, they don't know how to read a map either. Apparently.
Yeah.
So here's my problem with that. It's like she's not even trying. She's not even trying to get to where she needs to go. I would give up.
The thing is, she said it was broken, but I typed in the address, and it went in, and it did fine, and I handed it to her, and like I said, yep, the address is in, and I gave you here's the address. Oh. And there's a big giant purple highlighted route. She says, will it talk to me? I was like, it told me to proceed to the highlighted route, so yeah. So, and she also mentioned that she was, one time she was going to St. Louis, she was headed to Louisville, but she ended up in St. Louis. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, that's bad. With the GPS or just for
fun? Way bad. That's real bad. Did she try by herself?
I don't know, but this means that she drove through her destination. She drove through Louisville.
It kept going.
It kept going. It kept going all the way until St. Louis, and then what is going on? And then she realized that maybe something wasn't quite right. I'm sorry, what's happening? I have to derail. What is going on?
The bus is stuck.
For God's sake. This is insane. What is going on? Okay, we have to get this stuck.
Nope.
I'm close. I almost got it. I was driving in first person and I got it stuck under a tree branch.
Are you kidding me?
How is that one tree? Like it's literally one tree branch holding that bus in place.
This is horrible.
Let's just get out and get another car.
Okay. So I'll call in something. So I hand her the thing, and she still looks confused as she's walking out the door. But I'm like, it's in. Her address is there, which was also for Paducah, by the way. So literally, she wants to drive across the state. So I handed her back everything. She leaves. I'm like, okay, well, good luck to her. Here we go. Fine. So let's fast forward to 15 after 11, which is almost 2 hours since she came in. I'm helping 2 other people, and I hear the door open, and I just sort of glance over, and I see her walking back towards me. So let's keep this in mind. She spent 2 hours doing God knows what when she was supposed to be driving halfway across. When she was supposed to be driving across the state, she looks at me and says, "Well, it was fine until we got to Walmart."
What?
I'm saying, so I go, "Why were you wanting to go to?" I didn't say this. I'm just thinking, why did you need to go to Walmart? And apparently there's a piece missing, but it clearly worked. So she's like, "You're just gonna," and she goes, "You're just gonna have to come to the car and just put it in for us." Like, I was just like, "Fine, whatever." And so I go.
That lady's not even trying. Like, she gave up too soon.
Why did she spend 2 hours in Walmart when you're supposed to be going across the state? That's what I'm saying. So I get out to the car and like I have to.
She had to get snacks.
This is not even.
Don't you ever get
snacks? This isn't even the drive. Get the snacks before you leave. Don't try and defend this woman. And so I go to the car.
Like
I'm just trying to put you in your place. That's all. And I go to the car, and so this is not the driver, so I have to lean over the driver into the middle of the car to type this in.
Oh, that's weird. That's really awkward.
And so I'll go to the GPS, and it's like somehow they've got it on the orientation settings somehow. And so I'm like, well, I guess I'll just explain to them this. So the first one, I'll go, oh, this is track up. So this orients the compass around your car. And I assume they didn't say anything, so I was like, fine, I'll move on to the next thing. So it's okay, this one's north up, and this one is just like a normal map view with, north being north being the top part of the map. And the driver goes, well, I don't need to go north. I thought, okay, great, congratulations, I don't need to go to Corbin today, but, hey, just say stuff we don't need to do. And so, I back out of there, start to retype the address. Even though this is my second time, I still have the piece of paper for reference, and I glance down at it, just in case I forget a word. So the driver lady has the audacity to decide it's time to start teaching me how to spell the word circle, which is in the address. I type in the first parts of the address, and the last part of the address is circle. So I look down and just accidentally started pressing the second word again. She goes, C-I-R. I'm like, give me a break here. I have how to spell at least. I know how to spell. Circle.
I could have done it. I don't see how you deal with the people you deal with, Chris.
And so I get it in. I type it in.
That's what she said.
And I zoom it out.
That's what he said.
To make sure it's the same address I put in the first time. And then I zoom it back in because what good is it does if it's zoomed all the way out. And so she decides to latch on to the fact that we're next to I-75. She looks on the map, on that little map on the GPS, and goes, well, I don't need to get on I-75. I was like,
oh my god, I would have killed her. I would have killed her at that point.
I just that's not the point. The point is, it's just the road next to you. And I said, no, I look at her and I say, no, you need to go on this highlighted route, which is a giant purple line. And so I just
I would have just said, okay, lady, this road that's out in front of my place of business, just take it. Take it all the way to Paducah.
You can't, but I wish I could have said that.
You can take it most of the way.
You can take it to Bowling Green and then do some other stuff, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
The point is I finally got them out of my hair, and they never came back yesterday.
They probably couldn't find their way back.
I didn't even want to explain to them that they're going to cross a time zone. That would probably have just completely destroyed their world.
You mean we're going to time travel?
Well, the thing was, the guy, apparently the guy that was in there with me earlier, the maintenance guy, he recognized her as somebody he's seen around town, so it's not like they were from out of town.
And they needed help getting to Walmart. That's
Not the
Had to
Walmart.
do-
No, they said they went to Walmart to get to get a piece that was missing or something. And
Oh.
I'm like, how did you manage to get out of the fact that I already typed in I had already typed it in. I don't know. I don't know. It just proves
so
that
you typed it in, they left, came
and
back.
Went to
for
Walmart.
2 hours. And somehow they managed to get rid of it. And then I had to do it again.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's weird.
That's just sad on their part.
Three grown adult women.
I got some work stories. They're not really about my job per se, but more about my boss. Well, my boss is super cool. Really smart guy. Has been working. He's been working for almost 20 years. Got to retire and stuff like that. Like, he's super smart. He's got a lot of experience. Yet the dude doesn't want to admit that we've been to the moon. He has this conspiracy theory that the United States or any human from Earth has made it to the moon.
Stanley Kubrick directed it, confirmed it
He did?
in The Shining. That's what it was.
Oh.
Wait, what? Confirmed that we didn't go to the moon, or confirmed that we did?
That we didn't in The Shining because of the little boy's shirt or something like that. I don't know. It's one of the
That's not even
crazier. It's one of the
He's
crazier conspiracy theories.
Well, here's my boss's theories. So his
I have an
first
idea.
one is that everybody except a handful of higher up people, and then the two astronauts knew that they didn't go to the moon. They had this filming studio and they filmed and made it look like they were on the moon, and only the high ups, super secret people and the astronauts knew they didn't. The higher up people came up and said, you can either die trying to get to the moon, or you can do this and live a hero, but you can never tell anybody that you didn't actually make it.
That's stupid.
That's his believable one. That's his believable theory. He has another one.
Are you gonna say?
That has
Are
to
you
do
gonna
with-
say the words "flat Earth"?
No, he's not a flat earther.
Oh, okay.
But his other theory is that they had first generation VR, and they
What
that
are
the
you talking
astronauts
about?
had visors on their helmets, and that they believed they were there with VR, but everybody at NASA knew they didn't. I don't know. His
What the-
theories are just so outlandish.
Why did he take it farther? Just say the effective moon landing.
Me and at least 2 or 3 of my coworkers, we were trying to convince him
I was gonna only
he's
2 or
wrong.
3.
Well, we were the only ones partaking in the conversation. But
Jesus.
it's an overwhelming admitting that we did it. Even Russia will not deny that we did. They won't deny the fact we made it to the moon. And Russia hates
It's not the
us.
Cold War anymore, Tyler.
But still, Russia's not happy with us. And if they
I don't think they
to the moon,
hate us. They're no Palestine as far as not like in the U.S.
But you know what I'm saying? If our enemies will admit we made it to the moon, why can't the people that live here admit we made it to the moon?
Because we have such a comfortable lifestyle that we have time to worry about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why people care. You know what I mean? This was 50, almost 60 years ago. Why?
Yeah. 1969. So.
Yeah.
So 58 years.
Yeah.
No, I'm an idiot. 49 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
48 years.
So why does it? You know what I mean? Why? Why worry about
we believed
it?
it
You know
for so
what I
long,
mean?
just let it be.
Yeah.
Well, here's another thing that one of my coworkers brought up. He's so you can believe we split an atom and we're able to make it into a bomb, but you can't admit that we've been to the moon. Like, I just don't understand it.
Yeah.
Does he believe that we have a rover on Mars?
He believes that rovers made it. He just can't believe people made it. And I don't
Not
understand
that far. I mean, in the space sense.
To the moon.
Yeah, to the moon. That's
To the
what I'm
moon,
saying.
it's
not
like
that far in
it's
the
like
space sense.
Is it like 3 days or something? Travel to the moon?
I have no idea.
Yeah, let me just call up my buddy who's been to the moon here.
Yeah.
Here, I'll look it up.
Hey Buzz, how
Okay.
long did it take you?
Would you want one of us to look it up so you can keep the conversation going?
Yeah, here I'll
Okay,
look it
yeah,
up. I'll Google it.
So another story I have is from this week too, and it's like my second term of jury duty. Like, you have 2 months you're on jury duty, and like, this is my last month of being on it, and we're doing like criminal cases and stuff, and the question some of the lawyers ask is like if anybody has been a part of the
Mafia.
a part of like the police department or law enforcement or anything. And like, this one dude answered, he said his answer was legit. He said he used to work in Los Angeles in Bison Narcotics, and he was undercover for 16 months. Yeah,
Are you allowed to say
it's on
this?
open record. As long as I don't say
Okay.
his name and stuff, it should be good.
Okay.
Okay.
Take your word
I
for
mean,
it.
but like, why did that dude show up here in our podunk town when he is like this all-star cop?
Because we have narcotics here in London.
Maybe.
But he did it. No. He
He
did it. No
got-
way. Like, he was in Los Angeles.
Maybe he was tired of having to. Maybe he thought he would have a better chance of not dying on the job.
Maybe he was a dirty cop and decided to get away.
Oh, easy.
You know, they were getting close. And,
The GTA 5.
yeah. And he moved to a small town where nobody knew him. Fresh start, clean start, you know what I'm saying? That's all
See, I think
speculation, and
my-
I'm just making stuff up. So don't
my
come after
speculation
me.
was like he like, what if he was like on what's it called, or relocation witness protection
Witness protection
program.
protection. Sec,
Witness
that's
protection. Yeah, whatever.
It is witness.
And what's it? But like, then like I ruled that out because, you know, he probably wouldn't have told
he
us.
wouldn't be
if
in
was
jury
that.
duty.
Yeah.
Well, obviously,
Like, they
the FBI would have made sure he wasn't picked for jury duty.
But like,
really
I'm just
stupid.
like, you got to think that's got to be a cool life. You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me. I suppose. I mean, I don't really think I wouldn't want to do that.
I mean, I'm not saying I'd be good at it or anything, but I'm saying I wouldn't mind trying. That sounds awesome.
It sounds horrifyingly
Yeah.
dangerous. No way.
It does not sound very fun.
Sounds like-
I like the no danger I have in mine.
That sounds like just adrenaline 24/7, man.
There's other ways you can find adrenaline.
Yeah.
You know, going to a theme park or something. Or
Cocaine. I mean,
skydiving. Good lord, I wouldn't want to. Jeez.
He's just
He'd
like
be a cop.
that's like a John
Narcotics
McClane
then.
kind of dude. And like, I met him at jury duty. It's just cool. I thought it was awesome.
You are crazy. There's no way.
There's no way what?
There's no way I would do that.
Do you think I can
I
do it?
would
You think I
too.
can make it?
No,
no.
Why not?
no way.
I couldn't see
I
you
think
as
I
a
could do it.
You
cop.
probably have to be in a little bit more. All of us would have to be a whole lot more in shape
Yeah, that's true.
to do that stuff.
Well, especially for like Vice and Narcotics, that's like top of the line. Like city cops, I don't think they have to be in that great of shape.
But if you're doing like hardcore stuff, you got to be like ready to go.
Yeah. But like, you could do like, you know, Carl Winslow stuff from Family Matters.
Is that the dude that makes the noises in Police Academy?
No, that's Michael Winslow.
Or just joshing you. Josh.
Josh. That's a throwback to the first episode.
It's a throwback to last week too.
Good job. Did we talk about it last week too?
I think we made a slight mention of it.
Yeah, we might have.
Whoa! I got disappeared.
Another topic I had from news was that there's a stag beetle. So like it's a pretty good sized beetle. Like it's probably
Like
the size of a fun
John Lennon
candy bar. No. Like a
I'm Ringo and I play the drums.
Like a stag beetle is about the size of a fun-sized candy bar, like a fun-sized Milky Way. And this lady in Japan had one as a pet.
I'm not surprised.
And she taught it how to draw.
What?
She taught it
like
to
real
hold a
things?
marker. Like she taught it to hold a marker and draw.
Okay, I have two things I would say about this. One, aren't stag beetles likely to just pick up stuff like sticks and stuff like that anyway? Couldn't it be argued that it just thought that the pen was a stick?
Sure.
I mean, yeah, but if it's drawing stuff,
Like how
Is it actually
complex,
drawing things, or is it
like
just drawing squiggly
squares
lines?
or triangles, or how complex? Like
there were shapes on the article, but she also could have been baiting that. Like I don't know if shapes are like cause she could bait it with like a sugar cube. I'm sure like beetles like sugar or something. I don't know. But
Not a horse.
first off, who has a beetle for a pet?
Japan.
You're through to your garage.
Dude,
Well, the thing is,
Japan's
she
got like
was
a whole bunch of
American.
weird pets.
She was an American in Japan with a stag beetle.
We get. Oh god, you have access to those pets in Japan though, like sugar gliders and stuff.
Dude, sugar gliders aren't weird. That's like they're basically hamsters.
Oh, but I mean, like that's. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say though. Like, it's easier to get a hold
There's
of
always
like
weird stuff,
non-traditional pets in Japan.
You're just bashing Japan.
I'm not bashing Japan. I'd love to go to Japan one day. That'd be awesome. But
But
I'm
like,
just saying, you can get weird animals there.
what would be the weirdest pet you would want?
I don't want.
Or like that, like what's the weirdest pet you could think of that you wouldn't mind having as a pet?
a dog.
Okay, let's just say. Okay,
That's not that weird, Lucas.
Do we say? Okay, are we saying that it wouldn't, like the animal wouldn't turn against me or anything? What the heck?
Yeah, you can say it won't turn against you. But Tibetan Mastiff, those things are massive.
Like an owl, like maybe like a predatory bird, like a hawk.
That'd be cool.
It's the same vehicle.
Lucas, get back in our vehicle. But yeah, predatory bird would be cool. What about you,
Like
Lucas?
an
Are you
owl
sticking with
or
Tibetan
a hawk?
Mastiff?
Oh no, I mean that's just a dog. I'm not really a pet person or an animal person in general. So there you go.
Was it Mike Tyson that had the tiger?
Yeah,
That was in a
that
movie.
was in Hangover though. I don't
That was
know
in
if
The
he
Hangover,
actually.
that
had
wasn't
So that
a
wasn't
tiger.
legit?
Oh, it's a movie. What do you?
Don't
What?
think so it wouldn't surprise me if he had a tiger, but I doubt it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. I think a platypus would be cool.
I don't even know
I'm
what that
still
is.
definitely in
Beaver.
like. You know what a platypus is.
It's a marsupial.
It's like the duck. Well, it's not. It's like a mammal
It's
with
a
a duck bill.
duck-billed
I
platypus.
know what it is. I know what
It's like
it
a
is.
Oh,
beaver
okay.
with a duck face.
Yeah.
Or a sloth. Sloth would be a cool pet.
I'm all about like a hawk or something. Sick.
I mean,
Could
like
you use it to pick up chicks? You think chicks would be impressed with a hawk?
I mean, it could probably just swing
like-
down and grab them. I mean, they pick up goats and stuff.
Well, like they're
Yeah, I would-
baby
I could-
goats. They don't want to pick up a full-size person.
They could. I mean, sometimes they pick up adult goats. Like adult goats.
Yeah, have you seen those things? Like the what are they?
That's the chupacabra.
The eagles. Eagles can pick them
Yeah,
up. I
the
think.
eagles. Not the American eagle, but it's
The bald eagles.
Like a-
Bald eagles can't.
a bald eagle.
The golden eagle is it like the brown?
The Mexican one is the golden eagle.
Yeah, I think those get bigger than bald eagles.
I don't know. I'm just saying that some of the eagles can pick up adult goats.
Golden eagle can pick up
like a goat.
Goats.
A goat maxes out at like maybe 60 pounds.
Still impressive.
I mean, yeah, it's still impressive for a bird to pick up 60 pounds, but they couldn't pick up a full human.
Yeah, but I could send it to the human, and then it could like perch on her shoulder. And I'm like, oh, sorry, my eagle. He's attracted to. He thinks he just likes to perch on pretty girls' shoulders or something, you know. And I'm Chris. Perfect.
And hi, I'm Chris.
Totally. Hi, I'm Chris. Oh, sorry, my eagle's name is Chris, but I'm also Chris. Chris.
Smooth as sandpaper.
Oh, it is. Shut up.
The best animal to pick up chicks, though, through proven like.
Yeah, but you can't prove an eagle. That's unfair. Who's to say an eagle wouldn't be a good, or eagle or a hawk?
Kirby, how many chicks have you picked up with your dog since you proved it?
Oh boy.
I have been okay. So I pick up, talk to women that come to me. When I was at PetSmart, and this has happened more than once.
Can I borrow your dog?
I think it's happened about 4 times that women have come up and talking to me because I've had a dog. Now, granted, I didn't make a move or anything because I'm freaking awkward, but like when it comes to talking to women.
Okay, if they start the conversation, I'm way more likely to go, "What's up?"
Well, no. Like, the thing is, I talked to him. I had a good conversation. I just didn't. It did not go towards like, "Hey, you want to go get dinner or something?" Like that's just not.
I think that's a little much. All right, there. I think it's the number or something. Tyler would probably be the first way to do that.
You're a massive bird. You just sent me a text of Lucas.
That sounds horrible, by the way.
You know it.
Lucas.
Oh, Chris, I should have sent it to you.
Of an eagle picking up a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the group text. Yeah, it sounded like I meant something else.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can move
That's
on.
for later.
Yeah. But yeah, dogs are probably the best for picking up chicks. Unless you have like a butt ugly dog, like those, like.
Oh, all dogs are beautiful. Shut up.
No. Have you? What's the one that like it looks like a rat and it's got like hair on top?
That's the ugliest dog in the world, or whatever, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a certain breed.
Oh, it's a breed. Oh,
yeah, it's not just the
abomination. The abomination.
It's
the abomination terrier.
It's not abomination terrier. That's a good one.
Well, as you're looking up that
Chinese crested. The Chinese crested.
It sounds like a breed of chicken, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. It kind of looks like a rat mixed with a chicken that forms a dog.
A ricken. Oh.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, I did see Spider-Man this week.
You did? What did you think of it?
I did. It's pretty good.
Did you see him like that? That he was still working at it the whole movie. He never perfected being Spider-Man.
That wasn't what I was going to talk about. I was going to talk about. You mentioned something about like something that happened in the movie that. Did you see it coming? What I'm referencing?
No, okay. What you're referencing is I thought.
Please don't say a whole lot because I haven't watched
it. We can't spoil it. Lucas hasn't seen the movie.
Well, here.
I'm not going to.
At that point, Chris, I did not see it coming. Like, I was completely thrown for a loop.
I had no idea.
When it happened, I thought something else was going on.
I did too. I did too, yeah.
I think me and you probably had the same. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it tomorrow, because we're going on a road trip tomorrow to Somerset.
A road trip to the next town over. Woo.
Yeah. Which we can ride my new car.
GPS, though.
No, we can ride my new car.
Hopefully it works. Yeah.
Oh.
I got me.
Hopefully your car works? Oh, never mind.
No.
Never mind, I got it.
The GPS. Yeah. But I got a new car this week too. I'm pretty happy about it.
It takes
It's
3
pretty
days
sweet.
to get to the moon.
Dude, I was right. I said 3 days.
And also, the weirdest pet I would ever own is a Lakoi cat. I don't know if that's how
What
you
is
say
that?
it, but it's a werewolf cat.
What?
Whoa.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Like,
werecat?
they're ugly.
A werecat,
but,
though?
Yeah, a werecat. But they look pretty cool. But,
I looked one up. Oh, they look freaky.
yeah.
Real good for the audio listeners.
Well, I mean, they can look it up.
Yeah.
I can look it up.
I'm just saying, don't talk about the stuff you're looking at your.
I mean, I could throw a picture in there when I edit it. I mean, I could. I don't think I will, but I could.
That away. Alright.
Because I'm too lazy for that. Did you guys see that Stranger Things is coming back out in October?
I know it's coming. I didn't watch the trailer though.
Yeah, I mean,
Did you
I've
guys watch
stopped
the
watching-
first season?
Yes.
yeah.
What did you guys think of it? The first
I liked
season of
it.
Stranger Things.
I liked it. It was strange. Than other things.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
one of the popular things
Sorry, I
that
couldn't
I've
help
heard
myself.
from people is that they didn't get the ending. But like, I felt like I got the ending. Like, I understood what they were doing.
But there's
you-
something not to get.
Well, like,
Okay, so
It's been almost a
spoiler
year.
alert
I
if
don't
you
care.
haven't seen Stranger Things. We're
Yeah.
gonna do it. So like, they're saying like they don't know
Okay, go
what's
that
going
way.
on. So is Eleven still alive? Is she in the different
Yes.
universe? Can she still?
yeah, she's in the
between 'em and
upside
stuff?
down.
Exactly. That's what I don't like. How do you not get that? That she's still alive.
I mean, it's
She can
They
go
went
not.
out and put some Magos in the forest. There's nothing really
Yeah.
to interpret about that.
Yeah, she is the new ruler of the Upside Down, and the little boy
Well, see, I
that
don't
likes
think
the
she's the new
Clash
ruler.
is turning into the new
A
monster.
Demogorgon.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he's turning into Demogorgon. But what I think is there's multiple Demogorgons on the upside
Oh,
down.
there is. I'm sure there is.
So like I'm thinking she's like trying to find the source of like
yeah.
I think she's like scared over there. I mean she's taking out one, but you saw the hurting it put on her, like that like mental strain on her for like killing it. I think she's
Yeah.
like trying to hide out, and she can only come across for like a couple minutes at a time or something when she comes across.
I guess. I don't know. But
I don't
I've stopped
know.
watching trailers for stuff because I want to see.
I have to. Every
Well, I did that with
there's
Wonder Woman. I only watched the first trailer, and then there's like a whole bunch of stuff in the movie that was in other trailers, and I was like, oh wow, I'm glad I didn't see that in a trailer.
I didn't watch a
But
single
back,
one
like-
for Wonder Woman or Spider-Man or. I watched all of them for Baby Driver, but that's just because I couldn't help myself.
I just watched
I
the
wasn't
first
done
one
with
for
the Stranger Things thing.
Okay,
go.
fine.
The girl that plays 11, Millie Bobby Brown, tweeted, "Some doors can't be closed." So, and then in the clouds, it had like these ominous figures, like as like clouded, like the
Oh, so it was a
cloud shapes or
picture.
whatever. Yeah, there's a picture.
Okay, I just thought she was just
Oh.
tweeting some doors can't be closed. I'm like, okay, that's just sort of
No,
a
she
generic
tweeted a
teen
picture.
tweet. I don't,
Well, no,
Okay.
she tweeted the
I was
picture
like-
with that caption,
okay,
and
I
like
got
the
it.
picture, yeah. And that's what makes me think like there's gonna like she can only come through every little while and stuff like that.
Oh, she's like Davy Jones. Only get on land once every 10 years.
Yeah, there you go.
But I'm thinking it's a little bit.
Nah. This next season takes place over the course of 2 decades. Oh, that's her. No, I'm kidding. Alright. But yeah, I was going to talk about trailers, but whatever.
Have
it's
you
no
guys
big deal.
watched any trailers for War of the Planet of the Apes?
I have seen like the
You
one
guys-
that came in front of Spider-Man, but
Do you guys care about War of the Planet of the Apes?
I mean, I do kind of, but I care way more about Dunkirk.
Dunkirk is going to be
See,
amazing. I'm super
I kind of want to go
excited.
see an IMAX.
It would probably be worth it.
I won't. I don't know
I
if I'll
regret
go
never
see
seeing
it in
Interstellar in
IMAX.
IMAX.
Like it'll be a great movie. I just don't think it's like gonna be worth IMAX.
Why?
Okay, whatever.
Okay,
know, I
Kirby.
just feel like
Okay,
it's gonna
put this
be-
in perspective for me. What movie would you? What movie would you watch in IMAX?
Like a Star Wars movie. I'd go watch a Star Wars movie in IMAX.
Okay, so that movie has not spaceships, like TIE fighters and jet battles. You know what they
Yeah.
actually have in Dunkirk? Dogfights, which is this kind of the same thing.
I feel like it's gonna be like more like person to person talking, and I don't think that like because those parts won't be worth IMAX. But like
Okay,
I think that
Interstellar
there's
had a
gonna
bunch
be
of person-to-person stuff too, and it was like the IMAX movie.
Yeah,
I
just
wouldn't
into
watch
IMAX.
IMAX.
visually, it was.
Oh my
One
god!
movie that I
I'm
would
so mad I
love to
never
watch in
saw that.
IMAX. Wait, what? Never saw what?
I'm so mad that I never saw Interstellar in IMAX.
See, that's not a. I wouldn't watch that in IMAX. I would
Why?
watch the.
Why?
I just don't think
That's
it's
like
worth
the
it.
movie. What movie would be if that's not?
Okay, so a Matthew McConaughey movie that's coming up that I would watch in IMAX would be Dark Tower.
Okay, so you'd watch that in IMAX, but not Interstellar. That makes no sense at all.
No.
There's
It doesn't
more
make any
action.
sense.
There's
The
gonna be more action
actions.
in Dark Tower.
Isn't the
That's
point?
not
the
what
point
makes-
is the visuals.
Yeah. It's
And
like
the sound.
Gravity. Like Gravity, if you're just watching it on your TV screen, it's not that good of a movie. But if you watched it in
See, I would watch
IMAX,
Gravity in IMAX.
You're not.
That-
The point of IMAX is not for action. The point is for the sound and the visuals.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's not worth it if there's not much stuff going on.
Oh my god, dude! If you see, stuff happens in Interstellar, in case you know, quite a
I've
bit of
seen
stuff. Everything that happens in space in that movie is worth IMAX, and bar none.
That's your
Like
opinion.
I don't understand. Whatever. Give me a break. Come on. That's absurd.
You're absurd.
I bet you probably watch Ricky Bobby in IMAX as the car races.
No, I wouldn't watch that. I wouldn't watch that in IMAX.
There's action. There's car races.
I don't think there's a Will Ferrell movie I would watch in IMAX.
That wasn't the point. The point wasn't Will Ferrell.
Well, no, like I wouldn't watch a comedy in IMAX.
Of course you wouldn't.
I would watch Walk Hard in IMAX.
That's
Would you watch? Okay. Let's say what was it? Would you watch Fast and the Furious in IMAX? Like 8, Fate the Furious.
I mean, if I watched that movie and like the option was to watch it in IMAX, I'd watch it in IMAX. I wouldn't
See,
go
I
out of my
would.
way to watch it in IMAX.
That's a movie. Well, that's a movie set made for IMAX. There's crazy stuff happening all the time.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't
Just-
watch that
So you
movie
just proved my point
unless
that
it
like
was free.
it's four movies with
No.
crazy stuff.
But everything
it's suited for all. Go for it.
There's just no.
I'll
There's
use
just
your
no
turn.
arguing with him. There's just no.
It's your turn to yell at him.
I don't even care.
I do because like Interstellar is like one of my favorite movies ever, and it's like
Lucas doesn't like Interstellar because Matthew McConaughey's in it. That
Yeah.
you're losing your argument with Lucas right there.
I've actually
no,
never
he agrees
watched
with me
it.
that it's suited for IMAX.
It is. I've seen like the little short clips and stuff of the space and the spaceship, like all that stuff, and it's beautiful. But and it would look better in IMAX. It's
One movie that's not a lot of action that I would want to watch in IMAX would be Birdman.
that's. I don't
I don't
understand.
even know what to
Kirby.
say.
What do you mean you don't understand what I'm saying?
Birdman is a really good movie, but the visuals in that movie, they don't get any better from IMAX. The sound doesn't get any better from IMAX. There's no... I mean, there's not really
Like,
any... There's,
Yeah.
it was literally the counterpart to your argument earlier, where whenever you said you didn't want to watch a movie in IMAX where all they did was just talk.
But where
I'm
that's
pretty sure Birdman is
continuously
mostly
shot,
talking.
where it's one like
IMAX
continuous
doesn't
shot, I
change
think
the
it'd
way
look
it's
cool.
shot.
I think it would look cool.
Okay, Kirby. It would
So does
look
Interstellar.
cool.
Interstellar looks
Transitions will
cool
be
on
better.
IMAX. Like, you're proving my point.
No.
Yes, because here's your argument. Your argument is Birdman would look cooler than it does normally if I saw it in IMAX as opposed to regular theater. My argument is that Interstellar would look cooler than it was normally if you saw it in IMAX as opposed to regular theater. What
Yeah,
the
but I'm
heck?
saying I'm not going to go watch Interstellar in IMAX.
Okay. It's like
Drown us all. I'm going drown us all in the ocean here.
okay,
Don't do
so
it, Chris. We still got more part of the podcast.
so Mad Max. Okay,
Oh,
I'd
definitely.
watch Mad Max. I would watch that in IMAX.
right. So Mad Max in theaters, like even XD and just regular theaters, looks better than on your TV screen. So
Yes.
okay, I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't even. I'm so confused.
Well, he's
right now.
derailed it. He derailed it so hard.
Yeah.
By saying,
I didn't derail it.
Yes, you
Why did I
did.
derail it?
Because, okay, like, how do I even, okay, here, like, saying Birdman is, like, good for IMAX is going, like, oh, yeah, I would totally watch, like,
Shawshank
Country for Old
Redemption.
Men in IMAX. Like, it's, dramas like that aren't, I don't know, it's,
There's too
I don't
much
even,
drama in Interstellar that would make like where the movie has like a lot of like character interaction instead of it them being in space. I wouldn't want like they go in space. That's great, but like for over half
the
the movie
space
they're
stuff
not in space.
in and of its own is worth it.
I don't think so.
Why?
Just because like it's not even half the movie. Like it would have to, if let's say like it was half and half, I'd probably go watch it. But like,
Okay, so you're saying
there's
the
probably
space
only
stuff,
30 minutes of the movie that it's in space.
No, that's
that I would want.
crap. There's no way only this stuff is in space. Okay, when you're saying in space, do you mean like literally floating in space, or do you count the stuff that's on other planets?
I'm like, so not the stuff where they're on the shuttle, but like when they get off the shuttle to like
When they're
Where he
traveling in
gets-
space.
yeah.
So
Not
how does the
not when
Martian
they're- not
tie
when
into
they're-
Interstellar?
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never.
His
watched
name, his name isn't. Dude,
No, it's
talking
not.
about something that completely freaked me out was when they open up that thing and freaking Matt Damon pops out. I was like, oh my god! I was like, what the heck? But seriously, a docking scene in Interstellar is literally the most IMAX thing I could think of ever.
I don't think that's IMAX, though. I don't know. It's just I don't. That's not what I think of when I think of
That's
IMAX.
the first thing that comes to my brain when I think of IMAX. That is like, I've never
Yeah.
been so like
I mean, the first
totally
thing,
just engrossed in it. Oh my lord!
the first
Go for
thing
it.
that I
You're
think
good.
of is from A New Hope, the opening scene with the Star Destroyer
Dude, that'd be crazy.
flying across the sky. That's like the one. Like if that was remastered in IMAX, that would be one thing that
That'd be crazy.
I would have to go
That'd be
watch
wild.
just for that one scene. I don't care if the rest of it took place on Earth. It was people just talking. Like I wouldn't care. Just that one scene would be amazing.
Well, see,
Yeah.
wait. I would watch New
No.
Hope not just for that scene in IMAX. Like, there's plenty of other scenes that are good.
I
in
would
that movie for
watch
IMAX.
it. I would watch it in IMAX too, not just for that scene. But I'm saying that's whenever I think of IMAX, that is the scene that I think of. That type of
But like
scene.
one scene doesn't do it for me to make me go watch it in IMAX.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that that's the type of scene that I would want
The
to
type of
watch
scene.
in IMAX
Like
because it has the score, the sound, the visual,
my god,
the
the score.
It's just amazing, and to feel the sound. I don't know. I feel really stupid saying this, but
No, I totally agree with you.
yeah, like it would just make it that much more.
Yeah, like I'm like that scene where they're like trying to match that scene in Interstellar. I can't think of any other time in a movie theater where I was so I remember like realizing I was like leaning out of my chair watching it. Like I was like, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen, and I can't even imagine what that would have been like if I was in an IMAX theater, because I was literally on the edge of my seat watching that thing. It was like, it was. This is gonna sound so lame, but it was like kind of like you walk out of the theater kind of a different person after seeing something that cool.
Yeah, I think less of you now.
Oh my gosh, shut up! The story.
Kirby, you can't even watch scary movies without spoiling the end to them, so you don't have any room to think less of somebody for that.
He's the type of guy that like gets The Shining, the book, and reads the last page just so he knows.
Yeah, that what's going to happen. To make sure it's not demon stuff.
Demon stuff, man, don't mess with it.
Would you watch The Shining, Tyler?
Probably not.
Oh
Why?
my god!
Why?
It's scary,
Lucas.
It's not, but it's not only is it a classic of horror, it's a classic of movies.
Yeah, it is a fantastic movie.
It's a critically acclaimed movie. It's great, but I'm not gonna watch it because it scared the crap out of me.
Gosh, you're so lame.
It's not demon stuff, Kirby.
It's not.
I don't know what stuff it is. So.
It's
okay. So
it's cabin fever. That's basically what it is.
Which is also a movie you wouldn't watch.
Cabin fever. I don't think I've
He's explaining the term cabin fever. It's a movie called Cabin Fever, and it was basically that premise except personified and like in a disease.
Oh, gotcha.
It's sort of cabin fever personified as a gross flesh-eating disease. So would you watch like a movie that's a horror movie, but it's like about a disease, Tyler?
Would you watch Shutter Island?
Probably not.
Shutter Island's not even a horror film, though, is it?
No, it's a thriller.
It's psychological.
Okay.
It's psychological thriller.
Okay,
it starts messing with my mind.
Okay, so like,
I love Shutter
watch a
Island.
movie about a disease. See, if there's anything that would keep me from watching a movie, it would be one like about like a disease or something. That's like the stuff that messes with me.
Shutter Island.
I just don't like
you could
that
argue was about a disease.
Okay, well, not okay. A virus. Okay, that's like a virus.
Like, Chris is talking like epidemic.
I know,
like a contagion
quarantine or contagion.
See, like that doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
like
that bothers. That's the stuff that messes with me. Because that's like super real, and like that's something that could happen.
Well, it's like stuff that it's like when it's just gets inside your head and starts messing with it. Like
my brain. See, I don't know. My brain's not. What just happened? Oh my god. Okay, but like, I don't know. You wouldn't watch like The Woman in Black because there's a ghost in it.
yeah,
You wouldn't watch The Exorcist. Yeah, there's no way you'd watch The Exorcist. There's just nothing.
Nope.
It really isn't that scary. I watched it. You know.
I watched The Conjuring, and I hate you guys for tricking me into watching it.
Okay, so for some backstory for this, so when The Conjuring came out, me, Lucas, and our other friend Luke all wanted to see The Conjuring, and so we lied and said we were going to go see another movie that was coming out and invited Tyler. And so when Tyler shows up, we just hand him a ticket to The Conjuring.
And another one of our friends that equally or even more hates scary movies and was completely like, he was like, yeah, let's do it, and then chickened out during the previews and left.
Went to go, and he went and bowled, and he met us outside after it was over.
Yeah.
I at least made it through the movie.
You didn't
With
watch
your hands
it.
But I
over your
could not
face, but
sleep
yeah.
for a week.
Bullcrap, he didn't sleep for a week.
Like, it was crazy. It was.
Come on, give me a break.
It was bad.
I don't understand. Like, I don't know.
Well, Chris, hold on. Let's put it in this. Let's say something that you're scared of. Me and you went to that Mothman event in West Virginia, and there was an eyewitness that gave her story of Mothman. You were freaking out, and I was like,
Okay,
"Let's go see
that's
if
an
we can see it."
overstatement. Freaking out is an overstatement, but okay.
Chris, you were like on edge,
No, on edge and freaking out are two different things.
You were pretty like, oh god, what if he comes and gets me?
Okay, you're totally putting.
No,
words
I'm not, Chris. You're trying to play it down. That's how you work.
I am, cause no. Okay, here's what happened. Okay, so the lady gives her eyewitness account, and at the end, I looked at her like, that's pretty creepy. I'm like, that's. I said, I'm just kind of like, it makes me kind of like nervous and stuff.
I was looking at Chris as like she was telling her story, and he was like, you could tell it was messing with him.
Interested?
No,
I was
it
interested,
was messing with him. No.
I wasn't messing. Look. Okay. Yes. Did Tyler offer to go look through his hunting grounds? Did I? Yes. Did I refuse? Absolutely. I just don't want to
wanted to see if we could see something. I was like, let's see if we could like figure out what she saw.
Yeah.
Because I had
It's
my
like-
camera, I was ready.
This is what I don't understand. Something that was could. Go ahead.
Okay, so to bring it I know in high school it was popular around London area to go down to a place called Devil's Creek out in Corbin, and people would go out there and they would, bring back stories of stuff that they saw and all that stuff, and it was very interesting and creepy. I mean, there were, ghost stories, but at the same time, none of them were very scary. I mean, they were, you know what I mean? They were just good ghost stories. But at the same time, am I going to go down there at 3 o'clock in the morning and try to find something?
Exactly.
No.
I wouldn't go to Devil's Creek because that's demon crap. Mothman is like some kind of weird creature, like a Bigfoot or Chupacabra or something that you can kill.
But let me explain. Oh yeah, okay. But let me explain that. Let me explain it this way. So this woman, her description of it, Tyler, you're not gonna lie. That the description of them driving the car and it like gliding along with it, that's super creepy. Like it was super
That'd be
creepy.
awesome to see.
No, it wouldn't.
Like you look over
Why
and
would
there's
that
like
be
some
cool
kind of
to see?
dinosaur-looking thing right there. It'd be like Jurassic Park.
That makes no. You're completely just like contradicting yourself. You're like, oh, I can't watch this scary movie that's not real because it scares me. But I'm gonna go find this life-threatening monster that could actually kill me in one fell swoop. That makes no sense.
I got a chance with some monster, man. I could fight it.
Yo, I don't have a chance to fight against the movie that's not real.
But I can't find no demons, man. They mess with your mind.
It's a movie screen, though.
It's not real. It's
a movie screen. A movie screen's not gonna. Lord, Conjuring wasn't
even
good. Lord, God help
stories.
if it was in 3D. You know how embellished
Some of
those
them were
stories
based off
are?
true stories.
Stories don't have to be real.
They
If
can
they're
just
true
lie. It's a movie,
stories,
right? They
they're
don't have
true.
Okay. Hollywood lies. There's no. Come on.
Yeah, they really do.
And
They
Lorraine
also
Warren
take their
from Conjuring
liberties.
were real people, but
Yeah,
that's about as real as it was.
that's probably about as based as it actually was.
I just don't like this woman described the Mothman like they were going like 60 or something, like down like a gravel road in the middle of the night. 60. And so, and like the thing, like she was in the back seat and she looks out her window and like the big red glowing eyes are just staring inside the car. And this thing is like gliding along like right above the ground like the car. Yeah, sure, I'll go mess with that. Sure, that's fine. Like, that doesn't make sense. How can you not watch a movie theater?
I'm going with a gun.
Okay. It flies.
Bullets would hurt that thing.
You don't know.
What if it doesn't?
Okay.
What if you
the
don't
Mothman
have silver bullets?
to its fullest extent. This was happening during nuclear testing back then, and what if it was like a weird weird government hybrid of some nuclear waste that they claimed it might have been? Who's to say that it would be impervious to bullets?
Have like a
I mean, I'm not
extremely
saying
hard
it
exoskeleton.
couldn't be impervious to bullets. I'm just saying it's a freaking monster. I could freaking shoot it.
But if
Like,
yeah, I could shoot
like,
smog.
you
that
could
would-
shoot it
I'm-
and it wouldn't do anything, but I could still shoot it.
Yeah, I'll shoot this
Well,
giant
like, I'm
dragon
saying,
Smaug. And
with my
he'll-
base knowledge,
you know,
I'm thinking like it's some kind of creature that like can be hurt. Like it's an animal of some sort. I could
a
shoot it.
vampire
Like
with anything
Bigfoot.
but a silver
Like
bullet,
you can
that's
shoot
fine.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, but Bigfoot's not inherently evil. He's just a goober walking around the forest. I'm not scared of Bigfoot.
I know. I'm just saying. Like,
He ain't bother
or like,
nobody.
or like the chupacabra. If he's
That
stealing my
bothers me.
goats, I could shoot him.
Yeah, you're not gonna. But a movie. The argument here is between like a movie. You're not gonna be
Movies
scared
mess with
faced
my
with it,
mind.
and a monster wouldn't.
Listen, man, I'm not saying I'm not going to have adrenaline when I'm face to face with some kind of red-eyed critter, but I'm saying, I'm not as scared as if a demon comes up on me.
But it's so much more abstract. I guess that's just doesn't why. That's why it doesn't.
That's why it gets me. It's more abstract. I mean, I don't know what its full extent thing is, you know?
But
Like,
it's not
you know,
real.
like
It's made up. That's the thing. Like it's.
But like, the monster, the only thing the monster could do is kill me. A demon could like
What? Okay.
drag me to hell or something.
Okay. Hold on a minute. Let's just. Oh, the worst that this thing could do is it just end my life.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
It can
what's
slowly
worse?
eat me
What's
while I'm
worse?
still alive and be in extreme
What's
pain
worse?
and die.
What's worse, dying or going to hell?
Okay, so let's take this argument. A demon couldn't drag you to hell. You believe that you don't lose your salvation anyway, so a demon ain't got nothing on you. Boom, you're done. Don't worry about it.
There you go.
Sit down, fool.
All right, let's just change it to the next story. Let's go
Okay,
to the next story.
I won.
Oh yeah.
I won that.
There you go.
So, Chris brought this story up to us about a guy who got stuck in an ATM,
Before we start
and he
the
would
story,
send.
Before you,
What?
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, we just hit 62 minutes, but we probably spent 10 or 15 getting ready. So, I mean, I don't care to go over, but I was just giving a heads up.
Okay, well we'll go for we'll try to go for like another 15 minutes.
Because remember, we
Because I mean,
recorded. We
yeah.
had an hour and a half on that last one. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll just go until we
good.
finish. Yeah.
So a guy gets stuck in an ATM and sends SOS messages through the receipt hole when people get their money. This happened in
Yeah.
Texas.
So I meant to look this up before and like read and everything, but I didn't. So does it like talk about how he got stuck in there?
Yes. He
Okay.
was an ATM. He was like a I don't know what
Like
to
a
say, a maintenance guy, I guess, kind of.
Okay.
He like works on ATM machines for a living, so he had opened it up and was like working on it, and it just shut. It just shut on him, and he was stuck inside.
Okay. See, I thought it was just some random person.
no.
My thing is, I didn't realize that ATMs were like you get inside of like the ATM and like it has
Where do you
enough
think they
room
put
to
all the
close
money?
you in.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean, they hold
money
quite a
doesn't
bit of
take up a
money.
lot of space. Like I figured, they hold.
Well,
like,
it's not one
they
like at the
restock
bank
it,
where
like,
it's
every
just a little
week.
tiny one. This one was like mounted onto a wall.
But I'm still thinking they restock it fairly often. Like, I didn't think there could be that much room for like a grown man to be in there.
I mean,
I'm not saying
especially
I-
since it was on the back of a wall. I think.
Well, I'm not saying I don't believe it. I'm just saying like that. I didn't realize the ATMs were like
Oh,
that big. Like I'm not disproving this story or anything. I'm just
He goes
saying,
inside
like,
the ATM, and then a demon drags him to hell too. So you gotta watch out for that.
Yeah.
yeah, them ATM demons.
Yeah, and then that proves that the moon landing was a conspiracy or false, whatever.
If you can fit inside an ATM, why can't you fit on the
You
moon?
can fit on the moon.
No, you can't.
Now the moon wasn't my conspiracy. Don't like.
I
That's
know.
not my
I
conspiracy.
know.
It's
I was just making
time for
fun.
callbacks.
Yeah. Because that's.
He's
But,
I really don't understand how. Well, two things, because Chris said this earlier too. I don't understand how you can't believe that's real, and I also don't understand how you can believe that the Earth is flat. But that's my thing on that. But okay, so back to the
I want to
ATM
get
guy.
my boss brought up him being on the podcast. My boss knows we have a podcast, and he said I have so many stories, man. You could have me on the podcast. So I kind of want to get him, like, once we get like our audio quality down.
So you want him, but you don't want our good friend that wanted to be on tonight.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know where your loyalties lie. Okay.
Dude signs my paychecks, Chris.
Yeah, but the dude had you in his wedding. Come on.
Man,
I'm totally
dude needed to try a little bit
harder.
harder. Dude needed to try a little bit harder.
He did. Whatever. How was he supposed to know that you were that was completely unfair? I think.
He obviously didn't want to be on that bad if like one no is what did it.
He wasn't going to. Okay. Yeah, because I wasn't. Okay, if I was putting that decision, I would have been like, oh, fine, whatever. I probably would have done the same thing.
We'll get him on the next one.
What if he's not available on the next one? What if this is?
We'll get him one sooner or later. Back to the ATM. Back to the ATM.
Yeah.
Yes.
How long do you think you could survive in the ATM?
How long does it take you to die of dehydration?
Starvation. Yeah.
Well, also,
isn't
you
like a
think you're in
week or
the
something?
Texas heat. You're in the Texas heat.
That's without food. I think you can only live like 2 days without water or anything to drink, right?
I guess.
Like 3 days. I don't know. I am just making stuff up at this point.
I thought you could go like a month without eating.
No. There's no way.
I could have sworn you could, like, legit.
Like, I mean, you would need some form of substance, like to...
Well, I mean, not eating. You could drink. I'm just saying, like, no food.
Like, no solid? Like,
no
you could
food.
do, like, juices.
Are you saying just water? Or
no,
like
you just drinks. Drinks. No jello, just drinks.
Yeah, you could.
But like,
there's actually a
just
study
water
going
or
on
like drinks with sustenance
for future food.
They're just drinks.
Yeah, I think it's called Soylent. Yeah, that's it. There's been the creator of Soylent has apparently haven't had solid food in like 3 years or something like that, or however long. And they've actually done a study.
He's eating, like, smoothies.
No, it's Soylent. That's all he does.
He's literally eating that.
That's all
What's
it is.
Soylent?
It's like a protein shake. Basically, has all.
Yeah,
he specifically formulated it to have all your nutrition, all your protein, like everything. So all he does is mix it and drink it, and that's what he does. And there's been some people that like test it out.
But like, he's saying drinks, and he's not putting.
But that is a drink.
I'm saying it's Soylent. This is completely two different things we're talking about right now.
No. That's not what I'm asking. Is when you say drinks, do you mean just water?
I mean just like water and Gatorade, like just drinks, normal drinks. Nothing crazy.
Well,
if you could just buy at the store.
Well,
you can buy a smoothie at the store.
I didn't say smoothies are crazy. Soylent's a little out there.
Soylent's basically a high-powered protein shake. You can buy protein shakes at the store.
Okay, whatever. Well, here's what I want to ask. Okay, you know that movie back in the day? I can't remember what the name of it was called, but like it had Soylent Green in it. Can't remember the
I don't know that movie.
I would look it up, but I'm driving right now.
What else happened in the movie?
Well, I can't remember who was in it, but like it was this like kind of like a post-apocalyptic thing, and all they had was this thing called Soylent Green. And
there was a movie called Soylent Green.
Yeah, and I can't remember if it was Charlton Heston. I think it might have been. But like at the end of the movie, like the main character figures out that Soylent Green is made out of people. So why would you name your product after this thing that has like a bad reputation for?
The movie is called Soylent Green, by the way.
Okay. See, like, and he's like dragged out of like some room, and he's like, "Soylent Green is people." Like, I don't know. I feel like that would be just a poor choice of name for something that's just like a. So yeah, I'll name this boat company Titanic Boats. That's just like, come on.
Well, like Soylent, like its definition isn't like, it's like
Yeah, but
a balanced drink or something. Like it's got like.
Yeah, but the definition doesn't matter. What do people associate with the word?
Yeah. The public perspective, or I don't know what it, perspective or opinion. Opinion, yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yeah, Titanic means huge, but nobody usually thinks of that when they hear the word Titanic. They think of a ship that sunk. I mean, it's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. Oh, for goodness sake. But yeah, I don't know. It just seems really weird. But yeah, I think you could go a month without eating.
You can
a
go
month without. Well, like
21
are you
days.
saying that's? You go 21 days without eating?
I knew it was close.
And is that just on water, or is that like with sustenance drinks?
That is just water.
Ooh,
21
so
days.
21
Mahatma Gandhi survived 21 days of complete starvation.
Okay, that's what I needed to know, because like if you're drinking the Soylent stuff or like protein shakes, you're gonna last longer, I assume.
Okay, so in like ideal conditions, you can last a week without water.
What are ideal conditions? Like 70 degrees outside?
It
or like
doesn't
comfortable temperature where you're not sweating and stuff?
Yeah, where it's like just comfortable kind of thing. But in like in heat, extreme heat, the estimate is it just says it's shorter than a week. But
oh, good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. My life depends on it. How much time do I have?
Shorter than a week. No, well, here's what I want to know. When it says just water, like, or it's like if you eat, sometimes there's like, water from like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like if you're, I don't know.
Well, like, are you saying like if you have like food, but no water, and you can get like water from your food, how long do you last? Is that what you're asking?
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I mean, like, cause you can eat food, and sometimes there's like liquid in the like if you ate watermelon, obviously you're
eating a lot. You're eating a lot of water. That would like you'd be okay. You wouldn't dehydrate. But like most of the time in like survival stuff, you're killing an animal and you're smoking it to where it dehydrates it to where that food can last. So like that wouldn't have any water. But like let's say you're in the jungle and you find fruit, you'd still be pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, just don't eat too much of it.
Yeah, then you'll get the fruits.
Yeah.
Of the fruit?
Yeah.
Yeah, too much fruit, too much sugar when you're well, coconut's like a natural laxative. Coconut milk.
you
but
like
nice.
You're only supposed to eat, what is it, like 3 a day or something if you're ever like
3
stranded on somewhere. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't even think it's
like
3.
3 or 2
I think it's
or
less
I
than
don't
3.
know.
What do you put a lime in it?
You gotta shake it up.
I think it's good. You go. But like if you don't have a lot of water, you shouldn't digest a lot of sugar. So like fruits, don't fill up on the fruits or you'll get the poops.
Good to know. I remember the next time we were in the jungles of Venezuela, I guess. I don't know.
How long did the guy last in ATM?
I don't know. I feel like because they took a picture of the note and it was like, "Help me, my name is blah blah blah. I was fixing this ATM machine. I got stuck. Here's the number for my boss."
Yeah. Well, there's another thing. If like I don't really know how ATMs work, so I may sound really stupid while I'm trying to explain this. But if a mechanism messed up in the back of it, like in the back, it's very possible that because I'm like you said, ATMs I can't imagine are very big, but he might have to, like with the money all out of it, have to crawl into it to
Yeah.
fix the back. He might not have been able to
Oh,
reach.
it's like he's taking the money out.
Well, no, I'm saying like he
No.
might have been actually they're doing like some wiring work or something like that
Yeah.
he had to actually get in to do.
Yeah, like he couldn't reach it. I mean,
Yeah, it's not like he was like
In
leaning
my
over from the outside.
very brief time in construction, like putting up fans on the side of buildings and stuff, that they're not the biggest areas, but you have to kind of crawl back in because you just can't reach some
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
places. So like you gotta get up in it to do it. So that like that's what I'm saying. Like I can't imagine that, you know, he just can get in an ATM with money and
Whoa.
everything. But I don't
Another
know.
thing is like that guy was prepared. He had a pen. He was ready.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was prepared. I think he might have, just had paper and pen on him.
Yeah.
Well, no, he used the receipt paper.
Oh, he did? Oh, I thought it was just paper. Yeah, okay.
It might have been
No,
in the
he had
ATM. He probably could get to it.
That's what I'm saying. It was the receipt paper in the ATM.
Yeah.
Yeah, good lord. So sad. I feel like that. When I first saw him, like, what an idiot, and then I realized it was just a dude that was working on it, and it was like decidedly less stupid than that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I thought it was
you go
just
from,
some
like,
random
sympathy-
person.
like being
Oh,
dumb.
No, you go from being dumb to sympathy.
Yeah, pretty quick.
No,
I mean, I don't know.
yeah. Like that's just like the worst. Like, what if it was on a Monday? It's like the worst way to start your week.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be just as I'd be just as PO'd if I got stuck in an ATM on a Monday as I would have been on a Friday. I don't think the day really matters to me.
Here's another thing. What if he was claustrophobic?
Well,
Sucks. Sucks
Yeah.
to be you then.
That's like
Ain't really nothing
extra
to get-
bad. Because like, what if he died of a panic attack from his like phobia?
Okay. Then he would have died, and then it would have been even. Oh.
Lucas
Yeah,
died,
would've-
everybody.
Yeah. I don't know. Try to pick him up. Ooh. But, I don't know. I just hope I never do anything that stupid. I feel like I'm prone to have a good dumb accident like that, though, so I try to just not.
But also,
do
like,
anything
what's the most danger your job puts you in?
Somebody comes in and tries to rob us, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
What do you mean you didn't think about that?
Like, I wouldn't have thought of your place of work as somebody trying to rob you. But I'm sure other people that, like, regular other people wouldn't know that you all don't have a lot of money there. But, like,
We have a
that
gift
is something
shop.
bad.
Somebody could think that we have money.
But
my
anyways,
second-
that, like, what's the crappiest thing that could happen to you on an average work day?
Me?
Yeah.
You fired?
I'm talking about,
Look,
like, the guy...
Look, you just.
you're
Somebody
doing
being
your job,
rude, and then
and
they
you, like,
get
screw up.
Okay, somebody that's doing my job and I screw up. Let's see, what could I do? I could probably forget to ask for a security deposit when somebody picks up the keys. I could tell them the wrong amount for a security deposit. I could give somebody wrong directions.
So, like, you
Uh-huh.
get fired, I guess. That'd be your...
Probably get fired, yeah.
Lucas, what's the worst thing? Like, if you screw up, what could happen to you?
Well, the second day at my job, whenever I started last year, the guy I was working with had to get stitches on his pinky. We were doing scrap, and there was a lead wire on one of our parts, or one of our NG part, or no good parts, and he grabbed it to kind of like pull it off, and it slipped, and it slid his pinky all the way down to the bone.
Yeah, that's something bad that could happen.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was,
I
it's quite
know where Tyler's
interesting.
going with this, by the way.
Yeah. So Kirby could kill a whole bunch of people.
Yep. It would
Yeah,
not
wrong
hurt
calculation
me,
on a
but I
bridge, and
could-
a bridge could collapse, and like a whole bunch of people die.
Okay, so somebody told me the other day that the bridge in Louisville going over to Indiana, I don't know which one it is, but one of the pillars in the middle of it is not set into the ground. That over time the river has washed out the ground around the bottom of it, and it is no longer in the ground. All you have to say is true or false.
I don't know. I've never looked into it. That's not one of the bridges I have to worry about.
That seems like something that would probably need to be fixed.
Yeah. I mean, it could definitely happen.
It's very possible.
Though, because those piers are pretty far buried under the like.
I hope it's not the new bridge that just constructed like last year.
No, it could. It wouldn't be that bridge.
I have no idea. That
bridge is like real sturdy.
I don't know how trustworthy this guy is, but like, you know what I mean. Like,
this guy behind the Raising Cane's digging through a dumpster or something.
Yeah,
but like that could definitely happen if there was like an erosion on the riverbed. It would probably cause it what would cause it would be a change in precipitation in the environment to change the flow of the river.
Yeah, no, I completely understand.
It would have to be a big change.
Totally censor that out for the nerd talk.
Well, the thing is, like it would have to be like a really old bridge for that much erosion to happen. I don't know. It could happen. It probably is not good that it is happening.
Look into this, and if it's possible, I don't even know if it's possible or not. But I'm just curious.
I mean, I could probably find out.
I've been meaning to ask you for a while, but
I'll look into it.
Because it sounds crazy to me. I can't hardly believe it, especially if nothing is happening to that bridge. Because I feel like that would be something if
that'd be very high priority.
Yeah, that would be, because a lot of people travel that bridge every single day.
Well, it's not the new bridge. It's probably like, it could be there's like the footbridge there. And there's like a bunch of different bridges there, so like figuring out which one it is.
There's not a footbridge, by the way, over to
Indiana.
There is.
Yeah, there is. Yes.
Oh. I just thought they had the one
Riverfront Park.
I could have sworn there was just the one in Newport, but alright.
No, there's one in Louisville now. They turned one of the old railroad bridges into a walking bridge.
I can fly.
Oh my god.
Lucas just jumped out again. But yeah, no, it could happen. I don't know if it's happening. It's probably not good that if it is happening, but I'll find out.
Yeah.
If I can.
Like I said, I was just curious.
We're probably coming up on time too. We should probably close out.
83 minutes.
Wrap it up here.
Yeah, we should probably close out. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode.
That's abrupt. That's really abrupt.
I mean, we just said we're going to end it.
I know, it's just, I don't know.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please comment, like, subscribe, and review us on all the platforms you're listening to.
If you did like, comment, subscribe.
Rate it on iTunes.
Just like.
That's really helpful too.
Yeah, rate it on iTunes would be awesome if you could do that.
Yeah, Podbean, if that's a thing, or whatever else we're on. Google
no!
We're on Podbean, Google Play, iTunes, and YouTube. So hit us up on all those. Also, tweet at us. Chris runs the Twitter. He'll tweet at you. Tweet at us questions that you want to know.
Or tweet at me insults. I like those too.
Insults, yeah. Chris will take those. Or like if you have topics you want us to talk about, tweet those.
But if you can't, don't dish it out if you can't take it, because I'll throw them barbers back.
Chris can throw some major shade. And then also you can email us. You can email us at our email is btstatic.pod@gmail.com. Twitter, we're at btstatic. So definitely interact with us. We'd love to hear your input and hear the topics you have that you want us to talk about.
Oops.
Thanks for listening, guys. This has been Better Than Static.